Welcome to Day 3 of the Canada Youth Cup. I'm Marvin Okello, and in the U17 girls category, we have FDSA from Fredericton, New Brunswick, playing against North York, coming out of Ontario. FDSA are wearing the yellow-black kit, and North York are wearing the all-white and black kit. Plays the ball into Leah Coakley. Definitely one of the players to watch out for this FDSA team, with the red hair, wearing the number 19 jersey. She was a standout player and the player of the tournament in the first Hutch football combine that was at East Hants earlier in July. North York throw, taken by Charlotte Christie. Leah Coakley with the ball now. Lexa Lozier looks for Abigail Waite, but intercepted by Maya Gold. North York with a chance to attack. Coakley on the ball again. Very two-footed player. slips the ball looking for her teammate Grace White. Will try to chase it down, but pass is just too heavy. Easily collected by the keeper. That's a good distance on her kick. It goes all the way to Paige Langell, who has to head it. Here's Paige Langell again. Goes all the way back to her keeper. Calmly plays it out. Delaney Vandertoon with the ball again, all the way back to her keeper. Emily McDonald. Switches play this time. Paige Langell. Exchanges a couple passes. Delaney Vandertoon, who eventually fires it forward. Looking for Kira Langell. Those two are cousins, Kira and Paige Langell, both wearing the 15 and the 16. A lot milder temperatures here today at Dalhousie McGuire Field. We're hoping that the skies don't open up later. They are calling for showers and possible thunder showers, but fingers crossed that that does not happen. We'd like to thank Maritime Athletic Profiles for providing the live streams coverage, Sports Entertainment Atlantic, and Dalhousie University for hosting for a second year for the Canada Youth Cup. North York with a chance to counter here. The long ball will be chased by Deanne Cood. Paige Langell has Natalie LaRue here on the side, who eventually collects, cuts inside. A 1-2, which leads to a pass forward for Abigail Martel. Will chase this down, takes it inside, does well to get inside of her marker. A good cross into a dangerous area. Eventually cleared. But Leah Coakley with the right-footed strike, which unfortunate to go right in the hands of the keeper, but we have our first chance from FDSA. Some good work down this left-hand side there from Abigail Martel, using her pace, but also with a good first touch inside to get away from the defender, and it was a good cross into a dangerous area. And the eventual strike there, like I said, from one of the players to watch out for, number 19, Leah Coakley. Good battle there with Cheyenne Kozielek. Another chance for Natalie LaRue to run in behind here. She gets just inside of her marker, but the touch is heavy. Gets a second bite at it, but unable to keep it within her grasp. And the keeper will easily secure the ball, and a quick throw out to Jocelyn Breckenbridge. Good battle here from Noah Betancourt, but the ball ends up with Delaney Vandertoon. Emily McDonald, the keeper, plays it back to center back. Leah Coakley with a good first touch. Two options in front of her. She's looking for Abigail Martel, who's good pace to get in behind here. Tries the left-footed strike across goal, and it's well saved by the keeper. And the rebound is just put wide by Kira Langell. But good work again from number 3 down this left-hand side, Abigail Martel. Definitely another player to watch out for. Good pace and showing that she's confident in both her right, but this time taking her left foot shot. And that's a great save there from Becca Alterman, North York. Earlier today we had one match in the U17 boys category between PEI and Kodiak. That one was finished 0-0 in regular time, and PEI won 5-4 in PKs. And then after that we had Inter Halifax, who made light work of Dieppe, winning that match 8-0. And then right before this one we had the Suburban U17 girls, who won 1-0 against Dieppe. Fundy, actually, that my correction. Chance for Natalie LaRue to run forward here. Has Abigail Martel in front of her. Exchange a 1-2, cuts it on her left, and it's a good cross into a dangerous area again. Half cleared. Chance for Abigail Martel to get the shot, but that's a good clearance. Delaney Vanderturn briefly wins the ball. Chance for Jocelyn Breckenbridge. Lays it back and takes off down the line. Deanne Coude also chasing. But that's well defended by Paige Langell all the way back to her keeper, Emily McDonald. Switches play. That's a good ball for May Boudreau. And another chance here for Abigail Martel to get in behind. Good first touch and a great finish into the bottom left corner. She's been the danger player for this first 10 minutes of the match, and on her third attempt she's finally able to find the back of the net with a smart finish after a good 1-2. And another chance here for Abigail Martel to get in behind. Very good first touch and a great finish into the... We're unsure if she's going to go far post or near post, and she just sneaks it under her leg with a quality finish. And that's our first goal of the match. FDSA out of Fredericton, New Brunswick, taking the 1-0 lead against North York. Credit there to number 11, Alexa Lozier, who played that 1-2. As Leah Coakley smartly drops her shoulder and cuts in. And that's a great ball looking for Grace White, who just keeps that in, but smothered by the keeper, Becca Alterman. Yeah, Coakley on the ball again. Looking for Kira Langell, who just wasn't turned around. Was making a run forward. Decent cross into the box, which the keeper struggles to pick up on the second bounce. Leah Coakley, good contact, but unable to get the right direction to trouble the keeper. Very confident in her ability. Good start for FDSA. Once upon a time, I did play for FDSA. Don't want to age myself, so I'm not going to say when. Good battle there, but FDSA win the throw. Looked like it might have been a foul there on Grace White, but ref happy to let the play go, and that's a dangerous cross into the box, but well handled by Becca Alderman. Leah Coakley smartly turns, plays it out wide. Delaney Vandertoon looks forward, but Deanna Kude, good pressure. She gets in behind with her pace here, and she's just shouldered off the ball. Good defending there by Delaney Vandertoon. Well done. And another chance here for Abigail Martel to use her pace to get in behind. Good shoulder, but she still has a chance to get a shot on target here. And just unable to get the right contact as she was looking for that near top corner. But definitely one to watch out for here today is number 3, Abigail Martel, who already has 1 goal in the match, but causing a lot of trouble for the left side of the attack here. Langell collects, has Natalie LaRue to her left, but goes inside. It eventually ends up at the foot of Natalie LaRue. Good first touch. Well defended there by Jocelyn Breckenbridge. Natalie LaRue tries to play it forward, but good turn there by Jocelyn Breckenbridge, but Ball ends up at the foot of Natalie Leroux again. Decides to go back. All the way to the keeper, Emily McDonald, who will switch the play and find Delaney Vanderturn. Smart ball into May Boudreau, but unable to control. Eventually ends up at Natalie Leroux's feet again. Has Abigail Martel in front of her, but exchanges a 1-2. Once again, well defended here. And a good chance for Charlotte Christie to run forward. Good ball into Deanne Coude. Tries to juggle it over the head of Delaney Vanderturn. A second chance, tries to play the pass in behind. It's a good one. But that's well cleared by Abigail Waite. Pressure here by North York. Just looking for Charlotte Christie, but the goal scorer intercepts and plays a great ball down this left-hand side. Has options in front, but the intended pass for Kira Langell is just too heavy there from Natalie Leroux. Another chance here for the goal scorer. Does unselfishly tries to square it for a teammate this time, but that's well intercepted. Jocelyn Breckenbridge lays it back. Be an FDSA throw. Natalie Leroux with the throw. Goes all the way back, and that's good pressure from Deanne Coude, who briefly stops expecting a foul, but has option to keep running forward and eventually tries the long shot that will go out for the corner. Coaches will always tell you to play the whistle, and for a moment there she just stopped running, expecting the foul to be called, and the whistle never came. Would have had a good chance to get in behind. Chance for North York to swing a corner into the box. Deanne Coude almost gets on the end of it. Emily Ramos tries to squeeze it through there. Kira Langell battling to win it back. FDSA throw. Quickly taken towards Abigail Martel, but just unable to control. Ball forward by Kira Langell. Eventually ends up with Leah Coakley. Alexa Lozier looks for the ball over the top towards Grace White, who eventually lays it back, but the return pass is too heavy. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick is taken short and fired high towards Charlotte Christie, who's unable to control. Gives Abigail Martel another chance to get a cross into the box. Finds Leah Coakley, who lays it back. Natalie LaRue looks for that far post and just wide. Good build-up play again from FDSA. Abigail Martel showing that she's not just a quick player, but she's able to make the right decisions, bring her teammates into the play. And we have a substitution. Alexa Lozier coming out. She is replaced by, I'll let you know once I see the number here. We have another sub coming in for FDSA as Grace White checks out, number 2. And coming in is number 13, Sadie Deep. And the other player who came in there was Alexi Moyen, wearing the number 10. Good kick by Becca Alterman. And it'll be a corner for FDSA. Natalie LaRue will swing this in with her left foot. Plenty to aim at in the box. And that's a dangerous ball right on top of the keeper, who does well to keep it out. Smart save by Becca Alterman after a great delivery from the corner from Natalie LaRue. Chance for North York to counter here. Has Deanne Coude in front of her. Not sure if that's a shot or a pass, but ends up at the keeper's hands. She's just unable to pick her head up. She would have seen Deanne Coude in front of her. Yeah, Coakley plays it back to Delaney Vandertoon, who thumps it forward. Good first touch there from Deanne Coude out of the air. Ball ends up with Maya Gold. Tries to take it down the line, but well defended by Alicia Ouellette. Wins the throw. Delaney Vandertoon stumbles, which gives Deanna Coude a chance to win the free kick. clearance is met by Alexi Moyen, who just checked into the match a few minutes ago. She strides forward. Leah Coakley collects. Good ball there, looking for Kira Langell. Who's just unable to get a hold of it there. She battles with Aliyah Hanai, who puts the ball out of play. Clears the danger. Chance again for North York to get forward. She checks back and eventually looks for Deanna Kuda. That was Noah Betancourt with a run in the middle. Chance here for Sadie Deep. Does well, wins it, squares it looking for Alexi Moyen, whose shot is deflected for another corner. This will give Natalie LaRue another chance to put a good cross into the box. Her last corner was a great one, right on top of the keeper. She'll want a similar delivery. Another great cross into a dangerous area. Almost met by the head of May Boudreau, but she's just unable to get the contact on it to put it towards goal. But great corners there from Natalie LaRue with the left foot. Ball back to Delaney Vanderturn. Has Leah Coakley in front of her, finds her. Leah Coakley just a bit too direct with these passes. With the turf, it's very quick. And the coach giving her some advice and try to find her feet instead. Good advice. Carol Angel, the striker in front of her, the more direct option as opposed to trying to hit it over the top. About 4 minutes left in this first half. FDSA still leads 1-0 thanks to a smart left-footed finish from the number 3 Abigail Martel. Leah Coakley came close a few minutes later as she puts this ball into a dangerous area. Sadie Deep tries to win it. Eventually ends up at the foot of Leah Coakley again, but there's a foul first on Sadie Deep against Morgan Boudreau. Becca Alderman steps up to take this free kick. Leah Coakley. May Boudreau. Carol Angel tries to lay it off for Abigail Martel, who had taken off down the line. There's a player you definitely want to play into space with her speed. That's a free kick for FDSA, won by Grace White. Oh, sorry, Natalie LaRue. 7 and 2 look very similar. She plays it back. Paige Langell will switch it. Delaney Vanderturn. Alicia Allette. concedes the free kick on the right-hand side. Just a bit too aggressive. Another long ball forward there, met by the head of May Boudreau. Kira Langell holds it up. Goes all the way back to Paige Langell, her cousin. Ball over the top will be chased there again by Abigail Martel, who wins the throw. Chance for Kira Langell here to gamble and puts the defender under pressure, and after a bounce off the corner flag, she wins a corner kick. Looks like it'll be Alexi Moyen who takes this one on the right side. Another good delivery towards the penalty spot. Eventually cleared towards Deanna Kuda, who takes a good touch out of the air and then kicks it over the defender's head. Not much support, so she turns back and uses her teammate. Deanna Kuda a chance to run forward here as Maya Gold carries this ball down the line. Cuts back. Does a step over. Goes right back down the line. Slows things down for a minute. Run herself into a corner here. Looks for support. And eventually, dangerous ball into the box. Ends up at the foot of Deanna Kuda. Takes it out of her feet towards her right side, but unable to get the contact as it's well defended. Good touch by Abigail Martel again. Has options down the right-hand side. Finds Sadie deep. The ball's just slightly wide, but she's able to keep it in play. Picks her head up, and the cross almost ends up in the net. But that's well saved by Becca Alderman. Looks like we have a player down. A sub. Unfortunately, she's unable to continue for now. Number 21, Maya Gold, is replaced. Another chance here for Natalie Ledoux to put a dangerous ball right on top of the keeper again. The quality of these corners from Natalie Ledoux are top notch, causing danger every single time she gets the ball into the box. Seems it's only a matter of time before one of these corners is bundled over. A lot of goals in soccer scored from set pieces, so always good to have a player who has such quality on their deliveries. Coaches will definitely be keeping an eye on that. You can tell their strategy is to crowd the keeper as much as possible and see if they can even get an own goal by putting that ball into a dangerous area. Just over a minute before, a couple minutes here before the halftime. So it is 40-minute halves. The U15s playing the 35-minute halves. Good battle. Eventually the cross goes into the box towards the substitute Grace White, who came in for the injured player. Good run there by Sadie Deep to win the corner. Another chance for Natalie LaRue to put a cross into the box. Number of options. Once again, that's a great delivery into right on top of the keeper. And there's a crowd of players in front of the keeper who does well to eventually keep it. That's Becca Alderman really being tested in this first half, but as we enter the halftime break, FDSA leads with a score 2-1 against North York FC. Stay tuned for the second half.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
This week, check out our sale for the Canada Youth Cup. We have lots of different options from t-shirts to long-sleeve shirts to hoodies. This is one of Canada's premier national showcases and an event people look forward to every year. Get yours today.
Score of 1-0, thanks to a clever finish from Abigail Martel, who has been a handful for all 40 minutes for the North York back line. Special shout out as well to number 7, Natalie LaRue, who has been putting on a corner clinic. And also, I have to give credit to Becca Alterman, the goalie for North York, who has dealt with every single one of those dangerous deliveries that Natalie LaRue has put into the box. Sadie Deep unable to control the ball there. Deanne Kude with the touch. Good pressure from Sophie Yang-Macri. And we have a penalty kick there as Abigail Martel using her pace to get in behind, and she's tackled strongly. Eventually gets up, brushes herself off. But that's really good play again from Abigail Martel. Already has a goal to her name, and Leah Coakley will step up. See if she can extend the lead. Becca Alderman cheekily pointing to her left, and Leah Coakley said, you know what, that's a good spot, I will put it there. And a confident finish, and to the right hand side of the net. So Leah Coakley puts FDSA up 2-0 with a very confident penalty that was won by Abigail Martel, who scored the first goal and won the penalty for the second. Definitely a contender for player of the match thus far. Cheyenne Kozielek thumps that forward. Jocelyn Breckenbridge was looking for Deanna Coude and eventually ends up back at the foot of Abigail Martel, who plays it to Leah Coakley and then takes off forward. Leah Coakley's looking for her but unable to connect, which gives Jocelyn Breckenbridge a chance to run forward, finds Deanna Coude, controls, drops her shoulder against a defender, tries to get the shot in the far post, and that's a great cross into, I believe that's the number 2, Sophie Yang-Macri, who's able to tap that in with probably the easiest goal of her life. Good work from the number 10, Deanne Coude. And North York are on the mark, so it's 2-1. But good start to the second half here for both teams. Good work by the North York number 10, Deanna Coude. Froze the defender and then was able to just clear enough space to put the shot cross towards the back post that Sophie Yang-Macri was able to tap in. Another foul from Charlotte Christie against the tricky Abigail Martel. She's really getting kicked a lot. The pros and cons of being fast. The pro is that you get away from the defenders. The con is that they generally like to kick you. But good sportsmanship there from the number 24, Katy Ortiz Vargas, who goes over and just makes sure that Abigail Martel is okay. Leah Coakley will swing this free kick in with her right foot. Interestingly enough, the North York players drop, which allows all of the FDSA team to get right on top of the goalie. Generally, in those situations, you'll see the defenders keep a high line, which means that all the attackers have to stay onside, be in front of that high line. Becca Alderman, great first half from her. The long kick. She finds Jocelyn Breckenbridge, who turns. Tries to find Charlotte Christie, who looked like she might have fouled, but ref happy to let the play go. Keeper very, very calmly comes out. Heavy pass there, looking for Alicia Oloette. Give North York another chance to get some numbers forward. Morgan Beaudry with the throw. Well headed. Well done by May Boudreau. Gives another chance for Morgan Beaudry to throw it. Eventually cleared to Aliyah Hanai, who was player of the match yesterday in their game against Suburban FC. Abigail plays it forward towards Jenica Shilton, who's asking Sadie Deep to run forward, but she just hesitated too long, and the flag goes up for the offside. FDSA playing out of the back very confidently. Ball ends up with Alexi Moyen. Tries to play it forward and wins the throw. Well done there by the captain, Jenica Schulten, to shield. And she runs forward. Another throw for FDSA as they still lead 2-1. Thanks to goals from Leah Coakley on the penalty and Abigail Martel, who has been everywhere in this first half. Great block there on the way back from Emily Ramos to deny the cross. Just looking for Leah Coakley there. Strong touch there by Delaney Vandertoorn. Kicks the ball away. Goes off Deanna Kude for an FDSA throw. Deanna Kude doing a good job of pressuring Paige Langell in the back line, and she wins the ball eventually. Cuts inside, looks for Jocelyn. Well done though by Leah Coakley to win the ball back. She's looking for Alexi Moyen forward. May Boudreau comes back to win the ball. Thumps it forward for Abigail Martel to chase. Charlotte Christie returns the favor. Thumps it forward. Here's Abigail Martel again. Chance to cross it in the back post. Goes for the shot, which is well kept out by Becca Alderman. Strong showing from her in this match. Being tested often. That's good delivery as well from her. Kick towards Noah Betancourt, who wins the throw. We see FDSA start to get some players warming up. Get some fresh legs in. Good battle again from Deanna Kude, but she's just unable to keep the ball in play. Emily Ramos looks for the switch that comes off Leah Coakley before Abigail Martel takes over briefly. Charlotte Christie wins it back. Was able to get away from Abigail Martel. But well won back again by May Boudreau. Finds Leah Coakley down the left. Has a runner. Leah Coakley plays the 1-2. Will most likely cut back to her right foot here. She does. Crosses into a dangerous area. And on the back post is Sadie Deep, who had more time than she realized, but looks for that far post and just unable to keep it down. Good work again from the number 19, Leah Coakley. And Sophie Yang-Macri will be substituted for North York, wearing the number 2. Alexi Moyen, number 10, is being subbed, along with the number 4, Alicia Olouette. And the number 2, Sophie Yang-Macri, was replaced by number 21, Maya Gold. And 23, Cheyenne Kozielek. Good touch out of the air there by May Boudreau. Another chance for Sadie Deep to get a shot on target here. Just loses her balance briefly and just unable to sort her feet out to get it towards goal. But a great touch out of the air there from May Boudreau. Morgan Boudreau with the ball forward. Well intercepted by the number 9, May Boudreau, and after a brief stop, Sadie Deep realizes that the ball did not go out of play. She tries to put it into a dangerous area for the goal scorer, Abigail Martel. The young players learning the value of playing the whistle. Leah Coakley with an unbelievable strike into the top right corner. Take a bow, young lady. What a strike. Definitely a contender for the goal of the tournament as Leah Coakley just pops her head up, sees the goalie off her line and decides why not, and has the quality to strike it unbelievably into the top right corner. What an unbelievable strike. And that extends the leads for FDSA 3-1 with Leah Coakley's second goal of the game. And number 3, Abigail Martel, is substituted.
Does the whole ball have to be out? That makes sense.
It's kind of hard too because the ref was looking at her, not really looking at the ball.
Yeah, he was like right there. But yeah, no, I don't think the whole ball went out. That was a beautiful goal.
Unbelievable goal there. There's a question whether the ball had gone out of play or not, but a tough one for the ref, who was also having the player almost running into him. But either way, no question about the quality of the goal. Great strike from Leah Coakley. So it looks like that goal was actually called back. No, actually, there it is as it goes on the scoreboard. So it is 3-1 FDSA against North York FC. as we enter the final 20 minutes of this match. That's a strong tackle there by Charlotte Christie. Gives away the free kick. Collected by Becca Alderman. Well done there by Delaney Vandertoon as Deanna Kude was coming in quick. Leah Coakley plays the 1-2. Well defended though by number 15. That's Paloma Maya. Just leaned back a bit too much there on the strike, Abigail Waite. Good idea. Just needed to get her head down and get over the ball. Well done by Grace White to keep that ball in. Finds Leah Coakley. Looks for her captain, Jenica Schulten, who's unable to get on the end of that. Deanna Kuda can stretch her legs here. Does well to skip by the challenge of Paige Langell. Cuts back. Once again, good change of pace there from Deanna Kuda. Has two to aim at in front of her. And the block leads to a clearance. Grace White tries to keep that in, but the ball is judged to have gone out this time. Well defended again by Paige Vanderturn for the clearance by Delaney. Paige Langell, sorry. Leah Coakley again. Looking for Sadie Deep in behind. Sadie Deep again with a chance, controls. Tries to get the right-footed strike, but that's really well defended. It'll be another corner. Good defending from the player of the match yesterday for North York FC, Aliyah Henai. And Paige Langell is substituted in the back line for FDSA. As Kira Langell comes in to the center back position after initially playing center forward. Another great catch there from Becca Alterman with Nally LaRue. Pretty automatic with that ball on top of the goalie. Deanna Kuda straight offside, so unable to get on the end of that. Well done. Good pressure again from Sadie Deep. has options in front of her in Jenica Schulten and Grace White, who she eventually finds on the back post. But that's, again, brilliant keeping from the North York keeper, Becca Alderman. Very smartly positioned to be able to save that shot from Grace White after a good cross in behind from Sadie Deep. Nally. LaRue plays it forward. One-time touch to Grace White, who just had the shot saved a moment ago. Now LaRue continues her run. Alexa Lozier just gets in front of the defender, but unable to control it. Gives Becca Alderman another chance to thump this forward. And that's a good kick looking towards Deanna Kude, who gets it on the second attempt. Tries to spray it wide and wins the free kick. Good work from the number 10, Deanna Kude. Sadie Deep, another chance to run down the line as the defender loses her cleat. Or actually, that's Sadie Deep loses her cleat, still runs forward. No right cleat on her foot. Tries the cross, but that's where the cleat comes in handy. As her teammate throws it forward for her. Leah Coakley with another chance to cross into the box. It's well defended again by Aaliyah. Decent strike there from the number 13, Jocelyn Breckenbridge, who wins the corner for North York. So we get close to the 10 minutes remaining in this match. FDSA still winning 3-1. Number 55 being subbed out for North York, Charlotte Christie. And the number 13, who just had the shot there. Jocelyn Breckenbridge also being substituted. And coming in is the number 20, Angelina Papadatos. That corner is cleared by Kira Langell for another corner. And it's a goal for North York as they look to make these final minutes exciting as they pull one back to make it 3-2. Good delivery into a dangerous area. And it's put across the line by number 12 from North York, Noah Betancourt. So 10 minutes remaining, 3-2 game. Leah Coakley thumps it forward, looking for Grace White, who's always a willing runner. Good battle, but well shielded by the defender there. Good work from the number 17, Lily Mazlumyan. With a long throw, looking for Deanna Kude, an immediate offense. She's just unable to trouble the defender. Goes back to her keeper with a smart ball into Leah Coakley, whose touch is just a bit short, which gave Angelina Papadis a chance to control, but she loses out briefly. Leah, good clearance down the line. Chance for the goal scorer to keep this in here. Noah Betancourt tries to cut back, but ball just runs out of play. You guys gonna be ready for player of the match interview? We're just gonna do from the winning team only. I'll get them to send her over as soon as the match ends. They're not doing presentations for player of the game for both. They're just going to announce the players of the game. Good chance there for Grace White to get in behind, but well defended by Paloma Maya. Final 8 minutes. The keeper under pressure, but she's got ice in her veins. She never seems to panic. Grace White cuts it inside. Options on the back post for Natalie LaRue, who was unable to sneak that into the near post. The keeper was, I think, getting ready for the cross. So she started to cheat slightly towards the far post and just lost her footing and unable to save that. But it's a heads-up play from the number 7, Natalie LaRue, who is putting in those dangerous corners in the first half and now adds a goal. That should make things much more comfortable for FDSA as we enter the final 6 minutes of the match. Now leading by a score of 4-2. May Boudreau under some pressure from Maya Gold. Eventually cleared forward towards Jenica Schulten. Juggles it on her head a couple times. Grace White tries to push it forward. Wins the free kick.
And you got 5 minutes.
And they'll eat up some precious time as we enter the last 5 minutes of the match. And we have another substitution for FDSA as number 9, May Boudreau, exits the match. And it looks like that's the number 10, Alexi Moyen, returning.
Hello.
And another dangerous ball from Natalie Leroux, this time a bit
Hello.
close to the keeper.
Yeah.
Not sure if she was going for goal there. Good turn from Kira Langell away from pressure. Leah Coakley's making a run forward and just straying offside now. And the ref will raise the flag. Good chance here again for Grace White to get in behind. Good first touch. Settles herself and tries to square it for her teammate Sadie Deep on the back post, but well smothered again by Becca Alderman. Strong running today from the number 2 from FDSA, Grace White. All the way back is Abigail Waite. Just looking for Delaney Vandertoon, who does well to play that all the way back to her keeper, who has to be the most calm person on the field by far. Well done by Jenica Schulten just to keep that ball going towards Grace White. Pops her head up and looks for Leah Coakley, but the cross is cut out before a foul. Another free kick opportunity here for FDSA, and also more importantly running down a bit more time as we enter the last couple minutes of the match. FDSA still leading 4-2. Stay tuned after the match too for an interview with the player of the match from the winning team. And Leah Coakley making a good claim for player of the match with another long distance goal that Becca Alderman, I'm sure, will want back. She was favoring that far post and just squeezed in the near post there from range. So that's a hat trick for Leah Coakley, which you would imagine all but secures her player of the match, and extends the lead to 5-2 for FDSA. Lots of goals in the second half, because I believe we went to halftime at 1-0 for FDSA, and 6 goals later we're at 5-2. Last minute of the match here, Leah Coakley lays it back. Natalie Leroux thumps it forward for Jenica Schulten, who holds it up well for Grace White, who's always willing to run. Pops her head up, has option in front, can square it, does so. And that's a good shot by the number 10, the Alexi Moyen. Good unselfish play there from Grace White after a great run down the left-hand side. But it's kept out well by Becca Alderman, who parries it over the bar. And that should just about do it once we get this corner kick in. There won't be really any time left in this match. Another good delivery in by Natalie LaRue, and eventually put away by the number 10, Alexi Moyen, to add the 7th and final goal of the match as FDSA comfortably wins the match in the end 7-2, thanks to a hat trick from Leah Coakley, one late goal from the number 10, Alexi Moyen, Natalie LaRue with a long-range effort, and Abigail Martel with the goal in the first half. Stay tuned for the interview with the player of the match from FDSA. Number 19, Leah Coakley, has just been announced as the player of the match. So I will see you down on the field for an interview with her in a moment.